Hello and welcome to Iron Port. This program is proudly brought to you by Goyle Company Limited, Ghana Revenue Authority, Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, and Serene Insurance. Our media partner is the Business and Financial Times. This week, we will bring you insight on Ghana's industry and commercial environment from an accomplished personality. But before that, Josephine Ntwie was adjudged the Maritime Reporter of the Year in the recently held Ghana Journalist Awards. Let's hear what she had to say concerning her award, as well as her aspirations for reporting in the maritime and port industry.
A broadcast journalist with TV3 Network, Josephine Ntwie, has been adjudged the Maritime Reporter of the Year at the 25th Ghana Journalist Awards. Josephine, who has been reporting on the maritime sector for a decade, did a documentary on the state of the TEMA shipyard with the aim of drawing government's attention to resolving the challenges confronting the shipyard.
The biggest worry is now competition is catching up fast on them because there are few other shipyards that are coming up. Benin, so close to us, Benin even has one. And it will be a challenge for Ghana to look on for such a national asset to just go and rot.
She also filed a feature on Amatanki, the first female marine pilot who works with the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority as a way of encouraging more women to participate in the maritime industry, which is perceived to be preserved for men. Speaking on Iron Port, the Maritime Reporter of the Year said the story of Amatanki proves that when given the opportunity, women are capable to excel in all spheres, including the maritime industry.
For me, I feel that now my next target is to ensure that we try to project and promote those women who are in industry, Ghana, who are doing so well, and then sell them to the world, sub-region the world to know that in Ghana we are also doing very well. And when it comes to leadership positions, they should be able to give it to them because they are equally capable of delivering.
Josephine also encouraged the industry players and institutions within the port and maritime industry to provide support for journalists who focus on the sector through various means like educational sponsorships that will further their knowledge and capabilities in their field of work.
They are seeing the work that we are doing, so they should also come up and support journalists who wants to carry the mantle and sell whatever that goes on in the industry. They can support in several ways, through education, whatever form that they can, so that they can also do fantastic job in bringing out the issues in the maritime space.
Josephine Ntwie expressed that her passion is to contribute to elevating the maritime industry, which she believes is significant to the development of the nation, and encouraged other journalists to also turn their focus to development in the maritime sector.
A lot of people don't know that aside the clearing agent, the customs officer, they think the port is all about the clearing agent, the customs officer. They don't know that we have other allied agencies who are doing several things like ship handling, the other businesses that goes on there, but people don't know.
So we say congratulations to Josephine, and we wish to cheer on to more feats. Now to the main subject of the week. We engage Nana Dr. Abridged I, who is an accomplished businessman, as well as the immediate past president of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, who opened up on the state of industry and commerce in Ghana, as well as his vision and expectations for industry and commerce in Ghana for national development. Meanwhile, Nana Dr. Abridged I has just handed over the baton as president of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. In the next piece, we bring you up close of the man, as well as some of his achievements as president of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Nana Dr. Abridged I is an accomplished businessman and the immediate past president of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He hails from Dwabing, Ashanti, where he holds a traditional leadership role as an ambassador of the Oman Hene. Nana Dr. Abridged I has been in business for around 2 impactful decades. He has also served with the Vanguard Group of companies for almost 20 years. he was an insurance claims assistant manager of Vanguard Assurance and currently the executive chairman of Olia M&G Insurance Brokers, also part of the Vanguard Group. Nana has seen the operation of a highly successful company. He is the first vice chairman of Joabeng Rural Bank Limited, where he has served for over 18 years. He has served on the board of many companies and institutions, including the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, the Samara Group of Companies, Accra, and the Ministry of Trade and Industry, among others. He is the chairman of the Federation of West African Chambers of Commerce and Industry and Trade Promotion Technical Committee. He is also the immediate past president of the Pan-African Chamber of Commerce and Industry, which comprises of 55 African countries headquartered in Ethiopia. Nana Dr. J. Dankan-Woso I started as a member of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, worked hard to be the chairman of the Accra branch in 2009, and rose through the ranks to become the second vice president in 2011 and eventually the president in 2016. Nana's impact as a president of the chamber has created a network of organizations that bring about business development and sustainability. Since he took over as the president of the GNCCI, he produced a strong 5-year strategic plan for the chamber and has reviewed the old constitution of the chamber with updates to suit current business trends. He also set up the Chamber Awards and initiated a Chamber Business School to build capacity for the private sector. Nana has also cut the saw to build the JNCCI's own multi-purpose building. Nana Dr. J. Dankan-Woso I initiated a presidential monthly business site visitation to increase visibility to these companies and encourage role modeling and peer-to-peer learning. Under his leadership, more GNCCI branches have been opened, including Upper West, and a new office has been opened for the Koforidua branch. His efforts on the international scene included scouting for investors, organizing prosperity programs, uniting the African Chambers of Commerce, and working towards free trade. Nana Dr. J. Dankan-Woso I aimed to build a profitable private sector in Ghana with a robust economy and capable people to create more enterprise and employment in the continent. His zeal for the development of Ghana is notable, with the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, appointed him as a member of the National Development Planning Commission and also a presidential advisor on business and investment. Nana played a key role in bringing the AFC-FTA Secretariat to Ghana during his tenure as president of the JNCCI, where he embarked on many international assignments. Nana is a family man and an avid member of the Methodist Church Ghana. At his dearest point, he is a passionate philanthropist, having given financial support to about 300 widows in Ashanti, Greater Accra and eastern regions of Ghana. Nana in kind also supports about 150 children at the Countryside Orphanage at Bojiase in the central region. In addition to that, Nana has also adopted the Kumasi and Nsawam prisons for over 3 years and spends his birthdays every year with the inmates.
The immediate past president of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Nana Dr. J. Dankan-Woso I, has bemoaned the cost of doing business in Ghana, which has made it difficult for startup businesses to survive. Speaking on Iron Port on understanding Ghana's industrial and commercial space, the immediate past president of the GNCCI said the cost of borrowing is expensive with its accompanying high interest rates, hence making it difficult for businesses to use for meaningful investments.
The terms for the loans, they are too short. Okay. So short-term loans cannot be used to do any meaningful business. Interest rates are also on the higher side. So we are advocating for long-term loans.
He said the Ghana Exim Bank has so far proffered some solutions by making available long-term loan deals for businesses, and the One District, One Factory initiative is testament to that, where these businesses are enjoying fruitful outcomes from such loans. Nana Dr. J. Dankan-Woso I, who is also an accomplished businessman, said many of such business-friendly loan facilities need to be initiated.
Development banking, the solution. For development banking that Exim Bank has started, it's another way, because a lot of people have gotten the funding to do their businesses now without much challenges. You see it. So if you could have more funding through Ghana Exim Bank, through other development banks, I think that
issue solved.
Another challenge he noted is the fact that the process of the business registration in the country poses a huge challenge to businesses and called for the need for authorities to address the issue. The outgoing president of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry also called for the setting up of a technical advisory board to be set up with membership from academia, industry and government that will be responsible for the development of research into the country's products to promote quality and diversification.
Which is what?
Which is where
what should be done now?
Academia, government, private sector, have something like advisory or whatever board, okay, and then we for example cashew, we have cashew board. But even with one other thing that is coming up is what do you call it, atabe
tiger nuts,
yes, and then coconut.
He cited the case of Malaysia, where tremendous work has gone into the development of research, which has led to the country enjoying multiple lines of products from palm alone. He said same could be done for Ghana in the case of cocoa, cashew, coconut, among many others nature has blessed the country with. He revealed that frantic efforts have been made for a comprehensive national policy to drive commerce and industry, but hinted that success would only be achieved through political will and consistency.
The Ghana Beyond Aid work that has been done through the office of the senior minister is a very comprehensive one. I'm saying this because I am a member of that committee, the charter of the Ghana Beyond Aid.
Yeah.
It is a very fantastic work. Secondly, the National Development Planning Commission is led by Professor Adai. I'm also a member there, and it's a very fantastic work that we are doing there.
Nana, who is also the chairman of the Federation of West African Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the immediate past president of the Pan-African Chamber of Commerce and Industry, said, with the president of Ghana and his team having worked hard to position Ghana as a gateway of Africa during the era of a free continental market, it is incumbent upon Ghanaian businesses to position themselves to take advantage through capacity building programs.
So, therefore, it is crucial time for Ghanaians, especially the youth, to prepare themselves, get the training, get the experience, so that they can get the work that are coming to do. Seriously, even with the Continental Free Trade Office, most of the people will be recruited here, and it is under the Ministry of Trade and Industry.
He said with the advent of the AFTAC and the One District, One Factory, he envisages the near future a Ghana that is very attractive to investors across the world, where businesses, when positioned properly, will enjoy a major transformation.
Ghana has become a place where a lot of investors will want to come, actually. Aside that, with the 1D, 1F mantra projects that are coming from government, the U.S. government also has given support for 300 million lines, and that anybody who wants to go into the 1D, 1F can get machines from U.S. up to 85% of the amount, and then 15% for working capital.
He praised the paperless regime and the expansion works done at the Ghana's ports, which have made the country's ports business friendly and efficient, complementing other national trade facilitation initiatives.
Hitherto, we could spend much, time, delays, and then human interactions before goods could be cleared at the ports. Now,
the process is faster.
Yes, and also paperless.
Nana Dr. Ampieje Danka, also the first, who is also the executive chairman of Olia M&J Insurance Brokers and first vice chairman of the Joabin Rural Bank Limited, said during his tenure as president of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce, he embarked on many projects which include further expansion of the chamber across the country, a business school for the chamber, increased engagement with the financial sector to intervene in exchange rate disparities, as well as the seeking of investment for businesses in Ghana. He encouraged all members of the chamber to rally behind the new president and executives to fully realize the ambitions of industry for national development.
Eye on Port returns shortly after this break.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goil Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goil Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Goil Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goil Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
Electricity, then pay your taxes. Our taxes, our future.
Because you see, without our taxes, we wouldn't have good roads, good schools, better hospitals, street lights, and other very important social amenities. When we pay our taxes, we give our children free and quality education. Tell God, my money too small. Why should I pay my tax? Look, small. Salifo, it doesn't matter how small or big your business or income is. You still have to pay your taxes. The little taxes from each and every one of us, when put together, could give your community clean water or that deprived school with tables and chairs. Please pay your taxes. It is your responsibility. It is your civic duty. It is the law.
Oh, how are you?
Hi Yvonne, a few words please. Everyone is talking about the fire at your production house last week. How are you holding up? Has production stalled?
No, not at all. My crew and everyone on my set is perfectly fine because I insure with Serene Insurance. As a matter of fact, I've had all my equipment replaced, including the vehicles that were affected. My workers have been sorted out. Even my production downtime has been covered. So it's all good. I have a meeting to attend to, so I have to get going. Sorry about that.
Which insurance company did you mention?
Serene Insurance, the new face of insurance, a member of First Sky Group.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at some port and maritime news happening in the country. In accordance with International Ship and Port Facility Security Code, the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority Security Department has conducted its quarterly drill to ensure that the alertness level of the authority's security personnel stay at its high levels. The scope of the exercise, which was held on the 21st October 2020, included assessment of the understanding of security principles, compliance to work instructions, and security best practices by all personnel deployed at various posts for access control, protection of personnel, and installations within the port and its environs. Randomized simulations that took place to test security personnel's aptitude included prevention, detection, and disposal of stowaway attempts, port users' gate clearance procedures, access control procedures, understanding of operations in the CCTV room, among others. The port security manager explained that such drills ensure high alertness of personnel to promote robustness of the port security systems.
As a security institution, human institution, we are aiming at getting things better. So this drill and others we have lined up are part of efforts that we have put in place to identify our weaknesses and to correct them. By and large, this was a very successful exercise.
Colonel Kwabia added that increased capacity building exercises will be embarked on by the Port Authority towards the goal of optimum security at the port.
Going forward, some people we may have to maybe redeploy, train them, educate them up to a certain standard, and then bring them back to such sensitive places.
The ISPS code prescribes responsibilities to governments, shipping companies, shipboard personnel, and ports to detect security threats and take preventive measures against security incidents affecting ships or port facilities used in international trade.
Ghana's market leader in the oil marketing sector, Goil Company Limited, has assured of its continuous support to worthy causes like the National Maths and Science Quiz that inure to the development of the youth of Ghana. Speaking during a visit of the winners of the National Maths and Science Quiz, Presec Legon and organizers to thank GOIL as one of his key sponsors, the Managing Director of GOIL and Group CEO, Kwame Osei Prempe, indicated that sponsoring the National Science and Maths Quiz is one of the company's ways of contributing to Ghana's efforts in developing its science-based human resource.
We need good science labs. We need to move from doing arts and business to science and encourage that. That's a show of building this country, because that's where the world is heading to.
The Chief Operating Officer of GOIL, Alex Azil, also added that GOIL employs a lot of engineers and scientists who work across its downstream and upstream areas of work, and so it believes contribution like this would go a long way to help produce brilliant Ghanaian engineers and scientists that GOIL and the larger oil and gas industry can benefit from in the future.
We are an oil marketing company, but we have a lot of engineers, civil engineers, electrical, mechanical, currently chemical, petrochemical. Currently we have geologists we are training for the upstream activities and all that. So it's a very good platform, and because of that, we want to associate with anything that is maths and science.
The management of GOIL also praised the efforts of the teachers working tirelessly towards the development of students in the various second cycle institutions in the country. The organizers of the National Maths and Science Quiz lauded GOIL for contributing immensely to the success of the program over the years.
Ghanaian students who graduate from accredited tertiary institutions are required by the nation's laws to undertake a one-year national service at a recognized establishment, both private and public, in various sectors within the nation, to gain some working experience and also contribute to developing such organizations. The Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority recognizes the important role persons posted to undertake national service play in building the organization and preparing the youth of the country for the professional world. Hence, GPHA annually ensures that as many graduates as possible are offered the opportunity to learn and develop their skills despite its accompanying financial strains. This year, the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority has welcomed the 2020-2021 batch of the National Service personnel, numbering over 500 despite the distractions of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Our mandate is to plan, build, manage, maintain, operate, and control the seaports of Ghana. So that's exactly what we do.
The new batch of National Service personnel who in the interim are expected to serve in rotational shifts of 2 weeks intervals in accordance with COVID-19 protocols were charged to follow all port safety guidelines.
As part of the requirements, you are to always have your ID card on. So the ID cards are not made for you to have access to the buses or to have access to the ports. You are to be identified. We need to know who you are, whether you are part of us.
You also need to be alert that you are within a security zone. Whenever you are being monitored.
Meanwhile, the executives of the 2019-2020 batch of the National Service personnel, numbering 481, whose tenure was somewhat shortened by the coronavirus pandemic, have presented some items as a token of their gratitude to the Port Authority for the opportunity given them. The items include 2 branded benches for the transport yard, 25 branded glass wall and table clocks for the various receptions of the authority, with accompanying citations. The Marketing and Public Affairs Manager of the Port of TEMA, Abna Sewa Opokufosu, who is also the NASPA coordinator, assured that National Service personnel will continue to be assisted to embark on port operations-related projects that would leave a more lasting impact on the industry.
What we have decided to do is that we will select a project within our operational area so that each year we will contribute to it. Then over a period we'll have maybe a school or a library or something that will have the national NASPA or GPHA having done it for the community.
The Director General of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, Michael Lugoje, praised the 2019-2020 batch of service personnel and encouraged them to be diligent in their future careers.
We can only wish you good luck in your
endeavors going forward in your search for jobs?
It's time for some international port and maritime news happening around the globe. British armed forces have taken control of the oil tanker Navy Andromeda after 7 stowaways reportedly hijacked the vessel in the English Channel. The Liberian-flagged tanker arrived into UK waters on Sunday from Lagos, where the stowaways allegedly boarded the vessel. The crew issued a Mayday call on October 25 while situated south of the Isle of Wight. Based on the accounts from the ship operator's spokesman cited by the Wall Street Journal, the crew was threatened by the stowaways and retreated into the ship's citadel for safety reasons. It is not clear when the captain and the crew found the stowaways on board. APM Terminals and Porty New Terminals Corporation have teamed up to jointly develop a new bulk cargo facility on the northern side of the Porty Seaport in Georgia. Under the deal, APMT will invest in constructing a new breakwater, 400 meters of quay wall and dredging up to 13.5 meters vessel draft. On the other hand, PNTC will invest in building a new dry and bulk cargo facility, including an extensive yard area and rail connection in Porty. The new dry bulk facility will be built during the first phase of the port construction project and is expected to generate an additional capacity of approximately 10 million tons for bulk cargo. It's time for the schedule of vessels berthed in the port, those at anchorage, and those expected in the coming weeks, plus the Bank of Ghana exchange rates, which you need to know to clear your cargo with. Now let's take a listen to some comments from viewers of the program.
Mufti Dan Fodio from Tamale Central has a message for Nana Dr. Apieje Dankawoso I. He says, Nana is a brilliant example of God sent. When you read about Nana's biography, you will agree with me that we are lacking such great men in our society. An anonymous viewer said, I am happy to hear that academia is now linking syllabus to industries, but the trend is slow. I think we should do much better because we do not see much of it on the ground. Another anonymous viewer also says, please, can we do something about the registration fees for businesses? Hello, we believe the Office of the Registrar General will address your concern.
That's all for this edition of Eye on Port. Thank you for watching.